Okay, good morning, guys. Let me know if y'all hearing me. Good morning or good afternoon, rather. Let me know if you're hearing me. Are you guys hearing me? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Alex and Mom Bless. Hi, Riri. I see you. I see Keisha. Bless up yourself, Keisha.
Stop shopping the way it is right now. It's going to probably get a lot more intense before.
I see Latoya. Watch Latoya. Latoya, please. I see Latoya and hit up. Latoya, behave. Hey, Charlene. Bless up yourself, guys. Thanks for coming. Bless up, Alex. Rainbow. I think that's Bunny. I don't know where Genius is in Olataya. I haven't seen her. I actually just started. I don't even want Genius over here. I can't take the problem with she. Yes, Charlene. Big topic. Very big topic. I will scroll back up Riri to see your comment. Bless up yourself, man. Bless. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I am back now. Yes, guys, remember, please, thanks, Keisha, for the reminder. Thumbs me up and share me out. I see Taylor's. Thank you, Mom Bliss. Thanks for the share out, Latoya. Um, I'm going to have to scroll up now really to see your comments. Thanks for coming, Taylor's. Um, Riri, I'm trying to find your comment. Trying to find your comment, honey. Okay, here we go. Um, Forgiveness isn't easy, but it's something we should all learn to do, especially if we want to make it into heaven. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Really, girl? I agree. But, boy, it is easier said than done. It is easier said than done. Oh, I see Tara back up in the chat there. It's easier said than oh, Bunny. I see. Bunny, you're saying I was talking about forgiveness not too long ago before you enter. Okay. I guess I'm reading your mind then. Thank you, Tara, for being here. Taylor's, thanks for the share out. Bunny, everybody, Latoya, thank you all for coming. It's not a long live, but um, forgiveness, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I struggle with forgiveness. I struggle. Um, it's it's very hard for you to let go of some things that I mean some people did to you, even though you know that it is the correct thing to do, especially if you're a Christian. Hey, Sassy, afternoon, honey, welcome. Um, you know it is the right thing to do, but guys, hey, Jordan, Riri girl, I struggle with forgiveness. And it is not easy when somebody did something to you and you, some people just make it look easy. Like forgiveness is one, two, but it ain't one, two for me. And even at church, I was given scriptures to back up. I well know, I know full well that um we have to forgive because you know we want God to forgive us. So in turn um we have to forgive in order to get forgiveness. But boy, I see Dennis Way. How are you doing, darling? Welcome and good afternoon. It is not easy. Guys, share your comments because well Riri just did. Um it's not an easy road. Latoya, I see you saying that you're struggling with it right now. I just don't know how to do it right at this moment, honey. It's 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 not easy. I even though I have been given scriptures, I've been given scriptures um that back up, because when you go to church they always want to give you scriptures about forgiveness and all of that. And I don't know if I have blocked my mind or my heart or whatever it is, but I don't think it's working for me. I see tailors and I want a comment from tailors, because I need some advice, because I really have been struggling. I see Cecilia. Welcome, Cecilia. Thanks for that beautiful thumbs up. Um, I struggle. And the thing is, what I should have said, how do you know? How do you know when you have truly forgiven somebody? At one point, somebody did something really wrong to me, and I told myself that I have forgiven the person. That is because the person was near to me at the time, and I thought everything was okay. I thought that I had forgiven this person and I have moved on. But when I saw the person, I got angry. Can you imagine? I wasn't seeing the person. As I said, they live far away. And when I finally saw the person, I I became angry, and I became a bit overwhelmed. I even started to cry. And I said to myself, and I'm not very easy to cry, guys, but I thought that I had forgiven this person. And the presence of this person now made me feel very, very, very much uncomfortable. So that is when I realized that I didn't truly forgive the person, but I convinced myself that I did. And just the presence of the person made me into a totally different person. My God. I mean, forgiveness is deep. Thanks, Charlene. My thing is, scary. I forgive that person one too many times. No, it's too hard. It is. That's what I'm saying. Tara, I actually thought that I had forgiven the person. But, oh my God. But then it's like I don't know how to forgive anymore. Yes, really, I have been praying about that, but it's like I don't know how, to forgive. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. I see a comment from Bonnie here, especially because there are people there that have hurt me, but still love and care, and probably do want to make amends, but you're not allowing them. That's it with me now. Um, if a person hurt me, I don't want to have, I don't want nothing to do with them, basically. Because it's like I just feel that if I allow you back into my life, you might do the same thing all over again, and I can't deal with that kind of hurt all over. So it's like I just block people from my mind and my heart. I don't know. This forgiveness thing is not easy. Yes, Latoya, that is what I'm saying. Just the voice of the person gets you angry all over again. And Taylor is saying forgiveness is not for the person that hurt you. Forgiveness is for you to move on, which I'm fully aware. I am fully aware that it is because when you have forgiven um a person, I it's overwhelmed. Even now I'm overwhelmed, guys. It's crazy. It is crazy. I don't really want to be burdening myself. Like, you know, I don't want to be burdened because when you have things bottled up and you have not forgiven, then it weighs you down. Yes, it weighs you down. Dan with Sonia, hello, honey. Thanks for coming. How are you doing? I also, guys, want to share. I'm trying to find one of the scriptures that was shared with me um at church about forgiveness. And at one point I thought it was helping, but I mean, if your mind is blocked and you, thanks for the thumbs up, Sonia. If your mind is blocked, and I don't know if I have a tough head or what, guys, I don't know if I have a tough head, but it's like if I hold it and I just tell myself that, oh my God, I have been praying and I've been asking God to show me how, just teach me how to forgive. But boy, it is not easy. It is like every time I take a step forward, I take two back. So it's like I am not going anywhere. Okay, here we go from Tara. Care, that's the problem. Our interpretation of forgiveness is wrong. Forgiving the person who wronged you does not mean that you need to let he or she back in your space. Hashtag love them and leave them. Beautiful, Tara. I love this. This is spot on. It is spot on. It is, and that's deep too. So thanks for that, Tara. Thank you. I see Riri is saying the situation may hurt so much that you feel you cannot forgive, but with constant prayer and asking God to come into your heart, it's possible to forgive and even be in the same space as them. Well, it's possible, but Riri, I can tell you, with the kind of um temperament I have, I don't want to be in the same. I don't want to be in the same space. I don't want to be in the same space. You can forgive and you don't have to speak to them. I agree also. I agree. Um, you guys are amazing because I wanted to talk forgiveness forever on this, but I never got the time to actually come on and do it. And one verse from Matthew 6:14 is saying, for if you forgive others for their transgressions, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Now look at that. That is self-explanatory. I don't want to be holding anybody in my heart that my heavenly Father cannot forgive me, because if you don't forgive, then he won't forgive you, right? And that is something that I have looked into. That is something that and here's another one from Colossians 3 verses 13. bearing with one another, and forgiving each other, who whoever has a complaint against anyone, just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. And I hold these scriptures very dear to my heart because, it is actually telling me, you know, what God expects from us or of us. Luke 6:28. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. And Second Corinthians 2 verse 10. But one whom you forgive anything, I forgive also. For indeed what I have forgiven, if I have forgiven anything, I did it for your sakes in the presence of Christ. Now, all of this, all of these scriptures, and this they really say a lot. They really say a lot, especially this one from Luke 17, verse 4. And if he sins against you 7 times a day and return to you 7 times, saying, I repent, forgive him. No, this one stands out. Luke 17, verse 4. And if he sins against you 7 times a day and returns to you 7 times, saying, I repent, forgive him. No, man. No, man. This more than me. No, you tell me. Is this verse really saying what I think it is saying? Well, I do expect that whenever I fall into sin, that God will forgive me no matter how many times I have done it. And he's basically saying that if a person sins against me or us or you or anybody 7 times a day and returns to you 7 times telling you that they're sorry or forgive me, that you should. No, that is a little bit too much for me. That is too much. Bonnie is saying it's funny because when I was little, I was so susceptible to people and would allow people back after hurting me time again. So now I wonder if that's why I close off. It could be Bonnie. Um, in that case, um, it is coming from far with you, Bonnie. It is coming. It is coming from way way back, as is with me also. It's coming from way back. Tara is saying even the Bible speaks about heaping coal on your head. With some people, if you let them back, it will be more serving if dirt for you. Oh wow. Oh wow. It is going to take some time for me because I have been working on it. I have been praying about it, and my hurt and yeah, my hurt. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Let me tell you something, no, guys. Well, everybody have a different experience, but some people, well, everybody hurt differently. But in this event, I have seen people that lost loved ones due to gun violence and stuff like that, and they actually caught the the kid. So you have your one son or your one daughter, and then somebody, you know, take their life just like that. And you they caught the person, and you have to go face to face with that person. And how do you forgive somebody that just took a family member, your especially your offspring, your child? How do you how do you forgive that person? How, boy? I don't think I could. No matter what. I have my son. I have one child. I have one son. And God forbid if somebody is gonna show up now, and let's be realistic now, guys. Somebody just come up and do my child something, or hurt that something, does something. How do you forgive that person? How? It's deep, and it's hurtful. How do you forgive that person? So I'm really battling with forgiveness. Yeah, but I'm working on it though. I see where Tara is saying is for your own forgiveness is for your own peace of mind. Um, Forgiveness is for your own peace of mind, so you'll be able to breathe free and fully spread your wings. I agree. Tara, I agree 100%. I agree. And remaining in an unforgiving state will stagnate your growth. That I too believe. Everything you're saying, Tara, is true. But I just how to bring myself into that state. And I know that I speak on behalf of a lot of people, because I know people who are in the same position. As I said, I thought that I have forgiven somebody uncomfortable. That is how I know that, because the person wasn't, as Bonnie said, out of sight, out of mind. I didn't I didn't see that person for a while, and then here comes the person pretending as if everything is okay, and come back and thanks for still being here, Latoya. Come back and smiling and being all friendly and all of that. No, probably just coming like the snake under the grass now to come and bite you again. But the person wants to be friends all over. But I don't I don't want that. I don't want that at all. In that case, Riri is saying, in that case, it will take a lot of fasting and prayer. But I don't think I could get over the fact that someone murdered my only seed. I would not want to seek revenge, but I could try. Wow. Girl, Riri, me too. Me too. Thanks for still being here, Taylors. Um, TJ, Tara is saying forgiveness can be very difficult. Let's not pretend you have purpose in your intent. ah, I love the way Tara speaks. And I love the way Riri's being realistic to this thing. But thank you so much guys for the advice. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But I even though it's hard for me, I know it is the right thing to do, but I am just to get myself in the frame of mind, in the right frame of mind to be able to to forgive. because forgiveness is not going to, I mean, you have to prepare yourself mentally for I think it's a process. It's hard. Bunny is saying Bunny is saying I couldn't forgive a murderer. Latoya is saying, Riri, I honestly think I could never forgive that person. My one daughter, I don't think so. Right. That's what I'm saying. Latoya. TJ, yeah, TJ Tara. Church people have a way of giving you the sugar coated version of things. That is right. That is right. Tara. But me, I like to just give it to me raw. I prefer it unfiltered. I don't want nothing sugar coated because if I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you raw. Trust me, better believe I'm gonna give you that way. But um, and that is why right now church, the church right now, to me, is failing. The church is failing. Is failing young people, especially young people. Because when you have young people coming up in the church is all they know. When you come and you sugarcoat everything, you just everything is coated, as Tara said. When they go out there, it is hard for them. It is hard, and they're gonna want to go out there and find out the truth. And boy, some of them venture into things that they should not because they just want to find out what is going on. They want to it's hard. It's hard. I'm seeing a comment here from Bunny. Till this day, I haven't forgiven my aunt for everything she put me through. But even worse, her kids, she's facing time right now. And I just think, honestly, she just changed her way. Her kids could have had better childhood. And Taylor's is saying that is true, sis. Riri is saying if they want to come back into my life, they would have to admit that um, what they did was wrong and hurtful, and be genuine about it. And I can say I accept your apology, but it's best for us to be distant. That is true, Riri. That is true. But let me tell you something. Not everybody just come to you with tears in their eyes and say that they are sorry and whatever. They are not. They come to you like wolf in sheep clothing, which in which goes to the next part when you say that it is better for us to be distant. So even though you say that you let them back in, you're still going to be a bit distant, which it makes sense. Not because you've forgiven them mean you're gonna be besties. Yeah. Bunny is saying, I well, oh, wait, I missed something. I am I am not a mother yet, but if I was going to, well, sorry, if what is it? I'm not a mother yet, but if I was a mother and she was my only baby, I would be broken and fuming. Right there. Oh, Taylor's is saying drop the link. I hope I remember how to drop this link. Coming Taylor's. Sugarcoating isn't being realistic, so just be blunt. That's it. Tara is saying I'm a realist. I dislike pretense. Too many sensitive people are at hand, ready to take offense at even the breeze if it blows. That's right, Tara. I love how you talk. I basically became their mother from an that's a tender age now, Bunny. And the youngest was around 4. Being a mother at 16, even though you didn't birth them, it had to be hard because I had my son when I was 17. So I know the struggles. I know the struggles. Um, Let me drop that link for Taylor's. I think the link is dropped. Let me know if you see it in the chat. I don't know why my. Yes, I think the link has been dropped. Um, I basically became their mother from age 16, and the youngest was around 4. So I had a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, oh, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Oh my God. Bunny, be strong. I mean, at least you were strong. Well, that had to be rough, you know? It was rough because my childhood was gone. I didn't have much of it to begin with, but that's when things got worse because I had 3 small children dependent on me. Oh, wow. See, I don't understand what is going on with this. Device is not connected. Tara, I see you, but I am trying to click you on, but it is saying device is not connected. Why is it saying that? Something is happening here. I'm trying, guys, to add you to the stream, but when I click on it, it is saying to me, um, I see. Tara, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. And I see Taylor's. Taylor's, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sis.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Hi.
Thanks for coming up.
Hey, Taylor family.
Hey, Taylor family.
Hi, darling.
You're having an
You're
echo,
having
Tar?
an echo, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm echoing.
Or I want to know if it's something
Or
with
I want to
me.
know if it's something with me.
I'm hearing you clearly, though, Tara.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let me hear it
Guys,
now.
Let me
guys,
hear it
can
now.
you hear Tara clearly? Oh, Riri saying there's an echo in the background, but I'm hearing Tara clearly. Taylor's, can you hear me clearly?
I'm hearing you
I'm hearing
clearly,
you
but for
clearly, but
Tara,
for
there is an
Tara,
echo in the
there
back.
is an echo in the back.
I don't know
Oh,
why, because
I
I
Know
closed
why?
out.
Because I closed
All right,
out.
let me go out and come
I
back
am
Let me
in.
go out and come back.
okay.
Let me see if I'm my
Okay.
one.
I am not hearing any echo from. Just a second, guys. I'm getting a call, so just give me a second.
You can hear me now
Yes,
without the echo?
yes, sis.
Praise the Lord. All right. I'm just going to jump right in because I'm not going to stay long, if you permit me.
All right, go ahead because me never plan for stay long. So go ahead.
So it's not stay long competition. All right. Because and this is a good topic, but I was down there itching because all I want to say not going to come out so quick in my fingers. Cause
Right.
yes, I'm not one of those fast texter. But
Yes.
let me start from the first part. Let nobody tell you like forgiveness is easy. It's not easy.
So true.
It is not easy. But you have to be purpose in your intent. So you say you want to forgive somebody.
It is not easy, but you have to be purpose in your intent.
And why do you seem as if I am cut off?
No, they're hearing you.
Oh, okay. Yes. So it's a case where basically, in patois in raw terms, you have to hold a reason with yourself. You understand me? Talk to yourself and understand that it's no time for me to move on. It's time for me to let go. It's time for a new chapter. You understand? And we hold on to things and we say, oh, the girl there, as some people would style them, the boy there, the woman there, the
The boy
lady there,
there,
the
the
man there,
woman there, the lady there, the man there
did something to us. But you know
did
what I
something to
realized?
us.
And I am speaking
But you
from
know
a
what I
place where I
realized,
have
and I am
learned.
speaking from a place where I have learned.
It's echoing, right?
It's echoing, right?
Go ahead,
Yes,
Tara. We're hearing you clearly.
Okay. I just don't want to
Okay.
be a part
I just don't
of
want to
that. Well,
be
mess
a
up your
part
stream.
of that.
Yes.
What mess up your
So
stream. Yes.
I am coming from a
So
place where I've
I am
learned.
coming from a place where I've learned.
I cannot pinpoint
I
anybody in my
cannot
life that
pinpoint
I
anybody in
hate.
my life that I
I
hate.
came very
I
close
came very close
to that word.
that word.
My God.
Very close. Where
Very
a
close.
in-law
Where our
was
in-law
concerned. But
was
you know,
concerned.
over
But you
time
know,
when I
over
observe
time
her,
when I
whenever
observe her,
I
whenever
used to see
I
her,
used to see
I
her,
would be so
I would be so
upset,
upset,
and my heart would be
and my
beating a
heart
little
would
bit
be
faster
beating a
than
little
God
bit faster
intended
than
to
God
beat in
intended
that
to beat
moment.
in that moment.
Because I
Because
don't
you
want to
know,
see her,
me don't
I
want to
don't want
see
to
her,
hear her,
I don't want to
and
hear
whatever.
her,
But you know
or
what
whatever.
struck
But you
me?
know what struck me?
When I am there
When
feeling
I
that
am
way,
there
that
feeling that
woman
way,
wears
that
a
woman
beautiful
wears a
smile on her
beautiful
face.
smile on her face.
You understand what I'm
You
saying?
understand what I'm saying?
And she would be going
Yeah.
about her business. And one day I
And
just
she
said to
would be
myself,
going
come
about
on,
her business.
Tara,
And one day I just said to myself, come on, Tara,
look at you and look at her.
look at you and look at her.
And you're here up in your
And
feelings,
you're
and
here
this
up in your
woman don't
feelings,
give
and
a
this
rat's
woman
behind
don't give a rat's behind.
what you're over there feeling.
What you're
She's
over there
enjoying her
feeling.
life,
She's
she's
enjoying her
smiling,
life. She's
and
smiling. And
you're here school face
you're
like
here school feels like
you're vexed with life.
you're vexed with life.
I had to get down
I
on
had
my
to get
knee and I
down on
had to
my knee and I
pray
had to
and
pray
ask God to
and
give me the
ask God to
strength,
give me the
because
strength.
in that
Because in
moment
that
I
moment,
realized that
I
it's not
realized that
about her,
it's
it's
not
about
about her,
me.
it's about me.
It's about me. That's right. Oh my
And that is
God.
And that
where
is where
we all
we
have to come
all have
from,
to come from,
realizing that it's not
realizing that
about the
it's
other
not about
person
the
on the
other
other
person
side,
on the other
but it's
side,
about
but it's
you, the
about you, the
individual.
individual.
Mind you, I
Mind
did
you,
say it
I
was
did
hard.
say it was hard.
Because when people
Because
talk
when
to you,
people
they
talk to
be
you,
like,
they
okay,
be
all
like,
right, you do
okay,
me
all
this
right,
today,
you do me
tomorrow,
this
just
today,
forgive
tomorrow,
you and
just
get.
forgive
And
you and get.
people
And
like to tell you
people
about
like to tell you
forgetting.
about forgetting.
I don't want to
I
forget.
don't want
And
to
that is the
forget,
part
and
that
that is the
I
part that
personally
I
struggle with.
personally struggle with.
I don't want to remember to hold a
I
grudge, but
don't
I
want to
need to
remember
remember
to
so I
hold a
don't put
grudge,
my
but
foot
I need to
there
remember
again.
so I don't put my foot there again.
No, the other part that I
No,
realize
the
that people
other
get
part that
wrong
I
too.
realize that people get wrong too.
People think that
People
when they
think that
forgive somebody, you have to
when
let
they
them back
forgive
in.
somebody, you have to let them
You
back
have to
in.
go back to the boyfriend, you
You
have
have
to
to
go
go back
back
to
to
the
the
boyfriend, you
husband,
have to go back to the
you have to
husband,
start the
you
friendship
have
again
to start
with
the
this
friendship
individual.
again
No.
with this individual. No.
Sometimes you need to sever ties
Sometimes
and
you
you
need
need
to
to
sever
run.
ties and you need to run.
Hi, my.
That's it. Because you see, when we draw it, and then this part
Because
of
you
us
see, when
too,
we draw
that
it,
we say, oh,
and
we are
then this
kind
part
human
of us
beings. Listen
too,
to me.
that we say, oh,
God
we are
called
kind
fools, but
human
he not
beings.
keep
Listen to
them.
me. God called fools, but he not keep them.
My.
And the Bible itself speaks about heaping coal on your head. Because you see, when you forgive some of these people and you let them back in the space, you're only giving them ammunition to do you again.
Again. That's right.
You're only
That's
going to
right.
be served even bigger the next time. So we have to be
Wow.
realistic, pick it apart, and see what role this person really and truly did play in your life. And if this was a significant role, sometimes you have to cut and run to have a peace of mind. And sometimes, believe it or not, when we hold on to grudges, when we hold on to unforgiveness, we are only stagnating our growth. How many of you can testify that when you cut off certain relationship, then you realize that doors are opening for you? Because that negative energy. Anybody here know about the law of attraction? Go and read up about the law of attraction.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
We
I
realize
do.
that the law of attraction is real.
That oh wow.
So sometimes we do, and sometimes we need to check ourselves too, because it said you attract that which you are.
That's it, Tara. That's it.
So sometimes you might not so low that you might not be like the other person, but there's something in you that keeps going back.
My.
So self-introspection is utmost important to analyze your own self and be true to thyself. So just sit down and say, oh, I'm thinking about myself, and what are the parts that you see that you need to improve? What are the habits that you need to throw out the window?
Wow.
What are the things that are no good for you that but you keep feeling the need to go back? Sit down and or go down on your knee and ask God to help you let it go. Because sometimes we think it's just the other person. Yes, the other person might wrong you, but what did you contribute to this relationship? What did you do in this relationship that caused this person that they could be free, they could be rude to you? Because sometimes we allow little things, even when people are talking to us in a certain manner and they run joke and we laugh. You know that a lot of people want to say things and they do it like it's a joke. We need to pay attention. We need to be realistic. We need to be truthful. We need to pick apart and pick the parts that are ours. And we need to set boundaries and limitations. How far a limit you allow this person to go with you. Because sometimes that's the problem. There's no clear demarcation, and these people think that they can do any and everything with you and to you and say to you, and then that's the problem. And sometimes we have the Batman syndrome too, because we think that we have to take these people in. Sometimes we see that these people are not okay, but we want to fix, and because we are kind and we want to do this, we keep going back. Let it go. Sometimes the work is not for you. You give it to
Ah.
King Jesus.
Ah.
Sorry if I'm talking a bit too much. You can't leave once you start.
No, it's
It's
okay,
the
Tara. Go on.
well, somebody, I was trying to read something in the chat, and that's it. Especially when we have to learn to recognize the different personalities. You see, people with borderline personalities, they project on you just like the narcissist. So you might end up feeling that even though the person wrong you, you end up feeling so bad.
Ooh,
And sorry if it's
I
sitting
love
too
this.
close to home, Kerr. You
No
understand me?
man, go
But
ahead.
but
I
but it
am
is
I'm
what it
sucking.
is.
It is what it is.
So one thing when we deal with people, there
So
are
one
three
thing when we
C's
deal with people,
that we
there
need
are
to
three
remember.
C's
First
that we
of all,
need to
you did
remember.
not cause it.
First of all, you did not cause it.
Secondly, you can't control it.
Secondly, you can't control it.
And you can't cure it.
And you can't cure it.
And that is the reason why when things
And
get to
that
a
is
certain point, you have to physically, if
the
you
reason
are
why when things
involved in
get
the situation physically, you have to physically
to a
remove
certain point, you
yourself.
have to physically, if
You
you
have
are
to take your mental
involved in
with
the
you.
situation physically, you have to physically remove yourself. You have to take your
And you have to
mental
learn
with
to
you.
protect your energy.
And you have to learn to protect.
And that's what we don't do very
And that's
well.
what we don't do very well.
You have to learn to protect your energy. And when you do that, because listen to me, if you have children,
and when you do that, because listen to
when
me,
you're
if you
in a
have
certain
children,
place,
when you're in a
that
certain
energy
place,
goes down to the children.
that energy
That
goes down
energy
to the
goes to your
children.
partner
That
without
energy
you
goes to
even
your
being
partner
aware of
without
it.
you even being aware of it.
So you have to learn, and people like to say,
Listen.
oh,
Good
I want to
stuff.
protect my peace
So you have to learn,
sanity.
and people like
But
to
you
say,
keep
oh,
going back for
I want to
servings.
protect my peace and sanity. But you keep going back for
And when
service.
you are not in that place where you
And
feel
when you
as
are
if you
not
are
in
at
that
your
place
best,
where you feel
those
as if
children,
you
that
are at
man
your
that you
best,
love, that husband that you
those
care about, that
children,
wife
that
that
man
you
that
care
you
about,
love, that
you
husband that you
cannot
care
give
about, that
them the
wife that you
best
care
because
about,
you don't
you
have it to
cannot
give.
give them the best because you don't have it to give.
So when it comes down into this and forgiveness, please, any
So
angle you
when it
take it
comes
from, it is about you, the
down into this and
individual,
forgiveness, new angle
to
you take it
open
from,
those
it is
doors,
about you, the individual,
to allow
to
the good
open those
energy to
doors,
flow. So
to
you will be
allow
at
the
that
good
place
energy
where
to
you are
flow.
mentally ready,
So
you're
you will be at that
emotionally
place
prepared,
where
you're
you are mentally
spiritually
ready,
growing,
you're emotionally prepared, you're spiritually growing,
Mm.
and you're ready to spread those wings.
and you're
If
ready to
you
spread
have
those
all that
wings.
burden of
If you have
unforgiveness,
all that burden of
sometimes you go to your
unforgiveness,
bed and you feel like
sometimes you
somebody
go to
give
your
you a
bed and you
solid
feel like
bus in your
somebody give you
sleep
a solid bus in your sleep
because there's too much burden.
because there's too much burden.
You understand what I'm saying? And anybody here who is willing to speak the truth, when there's
And
something
anybody
going
here
on in
who is
your
willing
life
to speak the
where your
truth, when
mental
there's something
is
going on in your
occupied or
life
over
where your
occupied or
mental is
overworked,
occupied
do
or
you
over
realize how
occupied or
tired you
overworked,
are, how
do you
physically
realize
tired
how
you are?
tired you are or physically tired you are?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh,
Because
yes.
that's how it works.
Because
It
that's
moves
how it
from
works.
top
It
way
moves from
down, because
top
remember that
way
all
down
of the
because
part
remember
up
that
here
all of the
controls the
part up
rest of
here
what goes
controls
on. So
the rest of
sometimes
what
people say, I am just tired for no reason. Your
goes
health
on.
is in check
Sometimes people say,
and
I am just
everything, but
tired
you
for
are
no
still
reason.
tired and you
Your
don't
health
know.
is in check
You need
and
to
everything,
check
but
what
you are
is
still
happening
tired and
in
you
and
don't know.
around you.
You need to check what is happening in and around you.
And you know what I call some of these
Mm.
people that we have in our
And you know
space?
what I call
Energy
some of these people
vampires.
that we have in our space? Energy vampires.
They drain you,
Because
man.
if you allow these
Because
people,
if
they
you
suck the
allow these
last
people,
energy
they
out of
suck the last
you.
energy out
My,
of you.
my. They drain you, man.
Learn. And
Learn.
before I come off,
And
because I will
before I
chat
come
it
off, because
tomorrow,
I
which
will
we're
chat
not
it
going to do
tomorrow, which we're
today.
not going to today.
But
But
this last
this
part I'm
last
going to
part
leave
I'm
with
going to
you.
leave with you.
It says that
It says
people
that
come in your life for a season and a
people
reason. And it's for
come
each
in your
of
life
us
and a
to
reason.
know when each
And
season
it's
has
for each of
ended.
us to know when each season has ended.
So it says some are like the leaves on
So
the
he
tree.
said some are like the
Wherever
leaves
the
on the
wind
tree.
blows, that's where
Wherever
they
the wind
are.
blows,
So
that's
whatever
where they
benefit
are.
is
So
happening in
whatever
your life at the
benefit is
time, that's
happening
where
in
you're
your
going to
life at the
find
time,
them.
that's where you're going to find them.
That's right. Come on, Tara.
And they say some are
Come
like
And they
on.
say some are
the
like
branches.
the branches.
They will trick
They
you
will
into
trick
thinking
you
that they
into
are
thinking
something
that they
else.
are something else.
Come on.
They just last
They just lost
a little longer than
a
the
little
trees.
longer than the trees.
Come
But they
on,
are
man.
there
Come
for
on,
just
They
to
Tara.
are
take
there
in
for
as
just to
well.
take in as well.
My gosh.
And then they say some
And
are
then they
like the
say some
root.
are like the root.
You have to recognize
You have
those,
to
and those
recognize
are the
those,
ones you
and
need to
those are
hold
the
on
ones you
to.
need to hold on
So
to.
when you have
So
that
when
person,
you
when
have
you are
that person,
lagging
when you
behind
are
that
lagging
person, will
behind
reach
that
a
person,
hand
will
behind
reach
and
a
pull
hand
you
behind
forward.
and pull you forward.
And when you're down in the dirt, they will put a hand down and they'll lift you up and they'll help to brush you off as well.
My God.
And that person too will say to you, come on, baby girl, that's not you. And they will call you out when you are in the wrong as well. So we have to pay attention. It's for a season and a reason. Learn to recognize when the seasons are ending or when each season has ended. Because let me tell you something, you could love this person till you can't love them no more. Not everyone is equipped to come where you're going. And that is the reason why we burden ourselves. So because I'm from basic school, me and this person are friend through high school and college, and even though they're wrong, you still want to go creep them up and carry them with you. They're not equipped to come where you're going.
That's it. They become a
Right at this
baggage.
bus stop, right here, so you're supposed to let them off.
My God. That's right,
So people
Tara.
don't.
That's
Yes, don't
true.
be. Don't. This is how I speak from the heart, and I speak truthfully.
Yes.
So you understand me? We have to learn. You see, year before last, in my list, and when I go and I start thinking about some of these people who I am close to, and I realize that this person makes no real contribution in my life. I
That's
I
right.
cut and I don't hide from it.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when I block here and I allow one avenue for them to contact me, and when the first person said, Tara, I realized that you blocked me, I did outline the reason and I said, I think there's no reason for this relationship to go any further because you are not an asset in my life.
Oh my.
As a matter of fact, you are one of those persons who drain me more than everything else, anyone else, because you are never grateful. You are always complaining, even though you have accomplished much. And I said to her, "Guess what, baby girl? I have no intention of changing my number. So you see, if you fix that part, my number remains the same. If you fix that part, my number remains the same, because I'm not hiding." So I'm going to tell you that this is it. I think I've done enough where the friendship is concerned, where this relationship is concerned. Guess what? Fix yourself and come. And if you don't think it's important enough, I wish you all the best God has to offer you.
Oh my. Thank you so much. That I'm speechless. That was actually the whole package. I truly appreciate all of that. And I'm sure whatever you just poured out, it doesn't just speak to me, but it speaks to everybody in the chat. And
Yes.
what I grabbed, I grabbed the three C's because
Mm-hmm.
that appealed to me. Is it cause, control, and
Yes.
cure?
Yes.
Those appealed to me. And I was even I jot down just a few little pointers because sometimes you are fully aware of things, but you just don't know how to put them into place. But
Mm-hmm.
based on how you spoke just now, you really opened my eyes to some things, and I appreciate you being up here. Maybe this live was for a purpose because I was kind of iffy and butty about doing it, but I think that it was for a purpose, and you should have you before the live even started, it was ordained for you to be here because everything that that you said, as see Latoya said it in the chat, it hit home, and it hit home for me, and I'm sure that everything that you said, it will help because the effect that it is having on me already, and you just, I mean, it opened my eyes, and I'm truly grateful, and I want to tell you thanks.
I'm happy it did. And funny enough, you say that because I was going to go somewhere, so I was going to log off your live and go. And then I said, you know what? For whatever, I said, I'm not going to go just now. Let me finish something else and I stay on the live. But you see, when I speak, for those who don't know me, and that's why I make reference to myself, because I don't come and pretend, because I tell you that I have learned.
Right.
I had to learn this. You understand me? And it is said that there's so much space in that lifeboat. So if you are trying to save someone and you yourself feel like you're drowning, it's time for you to cut and run. It is as simple as that. Sometimes we allow ourselves, and sometimes we stand in our own way. We allow ourselves to be drawn in over and over again because we like to get a pat on the shoulder. We like to get the big up. Sometimes to hell with that. Because some people big you up and they're killing you at the same time.
True. True.
And we need to
That's
recognize
true.
these people, yes, these people who are around us, who behave in a certain manner. Nobody's more sweet with words than these people. Tell me if I am wrong.
That's true, Tara. I'm telling you, you're hitting everything on the head, the
Okay.
nail. I mean, you're right.
Them mouth sweet like sugar and sweeter than sugar.
Hmm?
They'll tell you
My
all the
God.
right things that you need to know as a friend. As a business
Mm.
partner, they'll tell you the right thing. As a partner in a relationship, an intimate relationship, because we need to dissect this. Be it a platonic relationship where are just your sistering. Be it an intimate relationship where it's your baby daddy, your boyfriend, your man, your husband. You understand me? Or be it a business relationship, because we have different kind of relationships. And when you are at work trying to impress that supervisor and she do everything for your life at work miserable, then you need to do something different, because that's not it. And people will take your kindness for weakness all the time and stare you in
Oh,
the face
wow.
and do it too. Right in your face.
Right in your face. Right in your face.
Exactly.
Just like that. Mm-mm.
You understand me? And what they do too, because what we need to understand, that most times when they do this, they already have their cover. They already have their reason set. So before they do you, they already make it up in them head what reason they are going to say why this happened. Do you ever see when they do you and immediately when you start out they have a rebuttal? Immediately?
Immediately, man. Oh my God.
For me, I
You're
love
talking
people.
to
I
me.
love love. But you see, when if you do me certain things, trust me, you're not getting a second chance. It must be somebody else, not you. Because I am watching you and I will forgive you. But you're not going to be the same. The relationship will never be the same. And I'm going to tell you too, because as I said, I don't hide from it. May I open my big mouth and tell you, say, look here, baby girl. We're not in malice, but you see that there, that we had past tense.
Right.
Yeah. Because I had an aunt many years ago. She said to me that, Tara, you have to learn to love them and leave them.
That's
And
right.
that stuck in my head. I used to have an issue with somebody at church because I know what they were doing. And they were still going on the pulpit to preach. My aunt said to me, Tara, please remember to look past the creature and look to the creator. And those are the different parts that I put and I use And I realized that when you are stuck in that place of unforgiveness, it makes you stagnant. Because what it does is it allows you to doubt everybody else that comes around. You understand me? Second guess
That's right.
everything and everybody. And if you think that you have things under control and you're hiding or you feel, your attitude is going to manifest itself some way or another.
Ah, that's right, Tara. That's right. That's right.
Yes. So when you see people start moving funny with you because them pick up the energy and they realize that your energy has shifted. You understand
Mm.
me? So you have to look out for you. And you have to
Oh wow.
that what I see people don't do is the boundaries. You have to learn to set up clear mark of demarcation. Boundaries has to be there, it has to be visible, and people have to understand themselves. So people get up and vex because somebody do you something and the person don't know, so then do you. Me I tell you, no, papa, sister, me I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you have done and I did not like it. I'm not a quarrelsome person, so you're not going to hear me quarreling with anybody. But I'm a straight shooter right to the hips. So I'm going to tell you, said that what you said yesterday, I did not appreciate that.
Oh.
Yes, so you're not gonna get me a quarrel with you and him something. We don't have that energy, car. I don't have that energy to waste. And I, just like I told somebody some months ago, I said, when I speak to you, I feel like I am doing such an injustice to God because I feel like I am wasting God goods oxygen. And she thought I was rude.
Mm.
And I don't think I was rude. I speak the truth because you ever talk to somebody and when you're done, you just feel like, why did I waste my time?
Made no sense at all.
Yes, and this is how this person is. If I just got enough and I said, look here, we ain't doing this no more. Baby girl, fix yourself. But we have to look out for those people with the borderline personality, those people who display narcissistic tendencies. We have to look, and you, mental health issues are real. They don't have to be
I
walking
can
and
tell you.
eating out of the garbage bin for you to realize that they are not well. Many people who we
Mm-hmm.
speak to and are well dressed, they are not mentally well.
I say that every day. Every day. Oh wow.
And that's why they behave like that. And as I said to you, I will chat till tomorrow. I will not go and do that. So thank you very much for allowing me on your platform. Thank you very much, beautiful people, for listening to me. And you're not run. So I'll see you again. All
All
right.
right,
But just
Tara.
work on
Thank you so
yourselves.
much.
I am working on me. Work on yourselves, beautiful people. There's and don't apologize for that.
That's
And
right.
for the last bit, sometimes when you're working on yourself, that simple means that you can't allow certain people in. They're going to mess up that whole
Mm.
energy. They're going to mess up the connection that you're
Yes.
trying to have with King Jesus. You understand what I'm saying to you?
That's right.
So sometimes you have to
Mm.
move. And sometimes when there are issues, you'll never get over those if you don't remove yourself physically from some of these situations. You cannot play in stain dirt and clean dirt.
That's right.
You have to move.
That's right.
So when you see, no matter how that boy cute, that man cute, that girl cute, sometimes you have to move
Mm.
away. And it doesn't matter all the promises that this person makes to you, because you realize that this person make a million promises a year to you. And if you go back and check off how many has been fulfilled,
Mm.
then the writing is
My
on the
my.
wall.
My. Clear as day.
So we
Clear
have to
as
just
day.
learn to see things for what it is. No excuse, no
Mm-mm.
apology. And as I heard an old man say at one point, there's no bidding, no compromise.
My.
So we just have to take the bull by the horn and understand that you need to fix you in order for you to give the best to those beautiful children or child that you
Yes.
have, that
Yes.
husband that you have, that boyfriend, that baby daddy, or whoever
My.
that person is. You have to be in that space. The energy has to be good.
That's right. That's right.
Me, I cut off people like yesterday, and I'm
Mm-mm.
done.
My God. I must address a little thing before you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little thing that you said
Mm-hmm.
um about fixing yourself, and that there make no apologies, which is powerful, because um on your journey, because everybody's journey is different,
Amen.
and who am I to question anybody's journey? And nobody's supposed to question my journey, because and nobody will understand my journey because it's not their journey to begin with. You getting what I'm saying? So sometimes, as you said before, you have to just leave some persons behind. You have to leave them behind in order to fulfill your purpose.
And I'm happy you make mention of it, because this is it. People always have opinions. They said opinions are like you're behind, everybody has one. All right? And that's fine. Opinions are not fact. So even though it's your life
Right.
and your business, you're going to have somebody who have opinion about your life and your business. But they tell you that you can always talk, but walk a mile in my shoe, and then your perspective will be different.
That's right.
My journey
So
is
very
my
different.
journey.
That's true.
You understand me? And we don't we what we need to realize, and I always tell
Yes.
people, it's not one size fit
Yes.
all. So some people like to just walk around and throw
Mm.
advice, and this is what I do and it worked. That does not mean that it's going to work for me. It worked for you, praise God.
For that's it.
And one of the main thing that I left out,
Beautiful.
sometimes when we struggle with unforgiveness, is because we are afraid of the opinions that are going to come. Because many
Mm-hmm.
of us,
That's true,
we
Tara.
we we we, we move, and validation from others are of utmost important to us. So we always have to be creating an impression. So many are impressionists. Instead of being true to yourself, you are impressionist. So you do things to impress those out there, so they can say, "Oh, Tara, you're good, man. Car, you're good. Lati, you're good." Sometimes it's not about that. Who the hell cares? You're not going to be at Evans Gate to let me in or deny my
Tara
entry.
anymore. Oh, think she's having
Yeah,
a breakup or something.
you're hearing me now.
Yes, I'm hearing no.
Yeah, so I'm saying that a lot of times when we struggle with unforgiveness is because we seek validation from others. So we don't want to pull the plug, and we don't want to walk away because we don't want the opinions of others to be in the negative.
That's true. That's true.
You see, because validations from others
Oh
are very
my.
important to us. I King Jesus, King Jesus is supposed to be, because if you check it, the people who are going to be most critical are some of the people who are guilty of the very same that thing that they're chastising you about,
Ah.
and
Ah.
I tell people, it's only because people do things wrong. I am not a perfect being by no stretch of the imagination. I've done things wrong. Maybe not anything for police to come for me or the government to send for me,
Right.
but I've done things that are not right. Like all of us at some point in our lives.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you come and you behave like you're coming from a pure place, you have to know. And I see Creative Kitchen said, give thanks to our Lord and Savior, no matter how things flowing. Always remember to be thankful. You understand me? And the thing about it,
That's right. That's right,
when
Michael.
we struggle, Father God don't forgive we when we go to Him and ask for forgiveness. You know that the struggle is with ourselves, because many a times we can't even forgive
That's
our
right.
own selves.
Can't forgive ourselves. That's right, Tara. Beautiful stuff. That's right.
Sometimes you just have to let go and step out your own way. Let go and step out your own way. Some of us are our own stumbling block.
My God.
Release yourself. There's
Mm.
a reason why God allowed there to be a premise for us to go for forgiveness. He know that we are flawed human beings. He know that we are going to do wrong, whether intentionally or deliberately. He knows.
Hmm.
So when He frees you, you need to free yourself.
That's right. That's right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
And I say to people, when you're going to, I see some kitchen again said straight positive energy. That's it. When you're fixing yourself and you
That's
have
it,
the
Michael.
positive energy, make no mistake for that. And if it means for you to protect that energy, that means you have to get rid of that friend, get rid of that boyfriend, and you have to divorce some of your family members. So be it.
That's right.
Because that is one thing
Your
that
peace
we're
of
going
mind
on.
is more important.
Oh, okay. Right there,
Your
so
peace of mind is more
no
important. Yeah.
apology. And for me, that's it. If you do me certain things, you'll never get a second chance to do me. I will speak with you if it calls for that. And so, but we are not going to be close. Like, no, 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 we're not doing that again. Because you're not going to get the opportunity to
Right.
do me one more time.
Mm-hmm. My God.
Because while I love people, I have to get in the habit of loving myself.
That's very important.
Yes. And when we
Mm-hmm.
want to share and we want the energy to go out, you have to have it first. How are you going to give what you don't have?
That is true. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Fix yourselves, people. Hold yourselves accountable too for the parts that you contribute, because none of us are perfect. So when you do the introspection and you realize that, okay, so I may have done this or that, it's okay for you to admit and you have to say, Lord, help me work on this. Purpose in your mind too that this habit that I need to get rid of. Because none of us are perfect. We have things
Oh
that we need
wow.
to work on.
Oh yes.
But when you let people in your space and they do you wrong, some do it over and over again, and it matters not how it hurts you. They brush off and they see you tomorrow and start smiling like as if nothing was wrong.
Nothing was wrong.
Make
Oh my
note of that
God. The
person.
nerve.
And guess what we do? We often make excuse for these people. Oh, he was having a bad day. Oh, she's on her period. She's having some problems. Listen, Car, we talk till tomorrow. Listen to me. The excuses that we make for the people who we claim to love,
True.
even when the
It's
only
true.
thing for them left to do is to rip your heart out and stand on it.
It's true.
We have to
A
learn to
lot
be
of times we
realistic.
see it's staring us in our faces and we still
Mm-hmm.
overlook them just because we say we love. It's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Mm-hmm. So you just have to be realistic. We have to learn to be that person. Because before we start work on anything, we have to be truthful to ourselves. First and
Right.
foremost, you have to be truthful to yourself. And secondly, you have to accept that there is something wrong. You see that denial part there that many people hold on to? It's killing a lot. Because if you don't accept that there's something, you're not going to work on anything because there's nothing to work on.
That's right.
Yes.
Mm.
And that's why anybody that comes in my space and they pretend like they have everything together, me start running on me, I know you see in boat, me start gallop. Because that there tell me that something wrong up your head part. Because nobody on this planet Earth have everything all together. You understand what I'm saying? It is not a case where you just get up and something just happen and you don't have no
Mm.
understanding and whatever. There is a reason. So when you come and you come to me
Yeah,
pure,
come
you
on.
see, because me know say you're no angel, me start gallop. And if I was in forward motion, a clock a reverse faster than any old truck or bus. Because me reverse it. Because I am afraid of those people. Oh God. I'm not laughing.
Mm.
Listen, I have utmost respect for somebody who understands. Say, look here, Lord, me have something to work on. Me respect you. Utmost respect. Because you understand the whole dynamics of being a human being. You understand? And I think maybe I get cut off. Let me know if you can hear me, guys.
Yes, Tara, we're hearing you. I was just on a call, but I can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. Yes. So when I see people come to me like that, me run. You know, in patois,
My
yes, I'm
God.
running because that tell me that
Yes,
something is wrong
run.
up your head part. When you can convince yourself that you have everything together, no, no, yes,
Mm-mm.
and we need to watch out, as I said, for these people with the sweet sugar mouth. They have everything sweet to say and the right things. You understand me? And you know what, too?
Yes, they have
Sometimes
everything
we
that you
judge
want to hear.
people. Yes. Sometimes we judge people and we gravitate to people according to their physical attributes. So you see that girl is pretty, and we feel say pretty people no wicked and lie. You understand me? And we feel say people with money now go do certain things. And all I want to remind you
Oh
people
my
is that
God.
you see Mr. Lucifer, he was once an angel. And for those who believe in
Yes.
anything that the Bible said, they say that he was the most beautiful angel of them all.
Oh wow.
Mr. Wicked, you know, go and search it. They say he was the
And
most
then
beautiful angel of them all.
no, he's the wickedest of them all.
And indeed wicked all the time. So,
Oh my God.
so don't make that fool you. Then come with them pretty
My God.
smile and them pretty dimple. And then bat them eye two times so and lick their lip sweet all of the money will love lick up their lip like them a lizard. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be mindful of these people. And Kerr, I don't want to
True.
bring any problem in your life, so I'm going to come off. So all I'm just saying, be vigilant, people, and
Mm-mm.
see it for what it
True,
is.
Tara.
There is
Mm-mm.
a I
True,
think it was a
Tara.
series that used to come on the television. Who used to it's called The Pretender. Anybody knows that anybody knows that show that I'm talking about? Series or whatever you want
The
to call it. It's
name
called The
sounds
Pretty.
familiar, but
All right. You
I
see this
don't
man?
remember watching it though.
This person, if he if he moves and he finds himself in a school, he assumes the role of a principal. and you
Oh, I
never
think
know.
I watched it.
Yes.
I think I
And if
watched it.
yes, and if he travels and whatever reason he finds himself in the hospital, he assumes the position of a doctor, surgeon, or
Yes.
whatever.
Oh yes, Tara. I watched it already.
Yes.
I watched it already.
Amen. And I
And he's
mention
very
this because
good.
I want people
And
to
he's
be
very
very
good.
so the reason why I brought it up that we need to understand that we have pretenders in our midst, in our circle that we talk to, and whatever is happening in that moment, they assume the role that they think that you want to see.
Right.
So if somebody dies, they'll be there ushering you and tell you, say, oh, sorry. Then just want you for me case get over it so they can get declared you again like how they declared you before. You understand what I'm saying?
Ah,
That is
yes.
it. And if it's no money you don't have, some will say, you know what, I can't lend you a 20 grand, you know. Remember, is the only you and her on the tree is there and the two lizard in the tree. But when you go to work, you see the other girl looking sideways at you. And when you go in the bathroom and she can whisper and say, look here, as soon as you can, give back Cheryl her money. She never did it.
My God.
You understand what
Mm.
I'm saying? So and people are good with you on because you serve a purpose. Watch them walk away when the purpose is accomplished.
Hmm. My
When
God.
they get what they want from you, you watch the attitude different.
This.
Because some still have a little feeling in themselves. They don't want to walk away so you can tell people, say, oh, so and so. They still want to have that impression that they create.
My
So
gosh.
what they start doing is doing little things to frustrate you.
Mm-mm. It's true,
You
man.
understand?
You're
So
on
I
point,
think I've
Tara.
said
Yeah.
enough. And I'm going to leave you guys. People be blessed, be safe, be kind. And as I always
You're.
say, lead with love. All right, beautiful people. And if you want to connect with me, Ker will tell you my channel name. All right. Thank you very much. I'll be listening, Ker.
Thank you too, Tara. Thank you so much. Oh my. You inspire me. You inspire me. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. Thank you so much. Are you hearing me, guys? Tara, you hearing me? Uh, are you hearing me, guys? I don't know if you're hearing me. Guys, are you hearing me? I guess not. I want to know if you're hearing me, guys, because I'm 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 talking, but I don't know if you're hearing me. Okay. Oh my. Tara was such an inspiration, guys. Thank you so much, Tara. I see Latoya in the chat saying, thank you, Tara. Appreciate you. I never get to officially welcome Michael and Rambo. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Um, Tara just knocked me out of the park, out of the park with She's a realist, and everything she says is spot on. She's very experienced, and these are the kind of people that we want to share with us with experience, knowledge and wisdom. And I think Tara is somebody that we can all learn from. And if you don't have Tara, you can go ahead and follow her. Why is Randy killing about seeing me? I don't get it. Randy, why do you want to see my face? Yes, Michael, she hit the nail on the head. Now, Tara sounds like a speaker. Them motivational speaker there? Yeah, she sounds that way. I really grabbed. You want to see me right? Don't like when they're at school. Guys, I'll be writing away right here. So, because everything she said, you know, was very well received. And I made sure that I wrote down some of the pointers that just stood out to me. So anybody else wants to come up? The tailors, tailors, you were up here and you went down. So I don't know if you want to come back up and and just share with us before I go, because y'all know I'm a busy woman. I'm always at work. I always things to do. I hardly can do a live on YouTube because I'm very, very busy. Um Randy saying, can I see your face now? Michael, he wants to put a face to your voice. Just use the voice and judge your face, man. So, anybody else want to share anything about forgiveness? Oh, it's okay, Taylors. Oh, it's okay. Same here. Let's tell you what you're talking about. Let's tell you where's genius. You two are troublemakers. You see, oh, you quiet today, Lataya? If genius was here, genius was here, genius would make a mess. She is full of trouble. Michael, your sister is full of trouble. But I love her nevertheless. You know, she keeps our lives very festive. She and Latoya keeps our lives festive. Genius run. Oh my God. Where she run we gone? Michael with genius. Anybody else wants to show not show, come on girl. Anybody wants to share anything else on forgiveness? Well, Michael, you came in a bit late. You want to give just something on the topic? Michael is saying Lottie and my queen. No, or you have no idea where genius is, but do you want to share anything um on the topic? Or Care, I'm going through some of the stuff Tara was talking about. I was glued, hon. Yes, Latoya, I was glued too. And let me tell you, I think this live was supposed to be, it was for a purpose, and Tara came and she made it better. She made it all better. I'm truly grateful to her. Trust me, I am truly grateful. I mean, in one way or another, I mean, somebody somewhere out there is going is going through the same, forgiveness struggles, you know. And as Tara said earlier, when you have all of this bottled up, your mental health, it affects your mental health. And that is true, because in this day and age, you have a lot of mentally ill persons out there walking down in clean clothes, in jacket and tie, in suits, and you know, they are mentally disturbed. Yeah. So don't think that mental illness has to do with people that are out there, walking up and down naked, or eating out of the garbage bin, or they look dirty and they look rugged. Mental health is real, and the struggles are real. That's why sometimes you realize a lot of persons commit suicide. They have mental health issues and nobody knows about it. Nobody knows about it. Dante, welcome, Dante. How are you doing? Welcome. Latoya is saying, Care, forgiving and letting go. Care, forgiving and letting go. Love people from afar that hit home from. That's right. That's right, Latoya. I grabbed that too. Forgive. You can forgive them, love them from afar. Oh my God. Wow. It's you know, it's like I just came out of them conference there, the motivational conference. It's like I just came out of one of them. So it's good to know that you're okay, Dante. Dante YT. Dante, are we connected? Um, we're not, I'm not sure, but if we're not connected, you can connect to me and then I will get back to you. Um, Lifestyle with Janet. Welcome. Good day. Janet is saying hello, guys, and good day, everyone. Lifestyle with Janet. Welcome. Um, Remember, guys, give me a thumbs up as we as you come in. Give me a thumbs up, guys. I'm working on my watch hours. Um, I have limited time to get some hours. My time is up in June, and it's it's May. We're almost middling May now, and I still have ways to go in terms of subscribers and watch hours. So I'm appealing to anyone out there who can, you know, give me a run or two. I would greatly appreciate it. Latoya has been nothing but awesome, because where I'm at now, Latoya is the one that put me there. She was a big help. She still is a big help, and I'm grateful. So anybody who can give me a run, help a sister out, can do so. Much appreciated. Um Tara is saying, I hope you'll be at peace, Latoya. Blessings. Yes, it's Tara. After that speech, after that, it's not even after that conference. Trust me, we all, if we apply, because it's not just about um hearing it for a minute or two, or the time you spent. It's about applying it, and applying it, and just do it on a daily basis. I'm sure that it will make a big difference. Some of the things is not that we are not aware, but it is always good to have a refresher, because sometimes you are so depressed and out of it that you have forgotten how to do basic things, do simple things. So it is important, and it is it is good to have a refresher every now and again, and this was more than a refresher for me. um Lifestyle with Janet is saying, okay, hon, I will give you support. Thank you so much, Janet. um I will check. I will definitely check. I think I'm connected to you though, Janet. I think. But if I'm not, I will do so after I end the live. um I'm assuming, well, I'm assuming you're connected to me, Janet. So, guys, just check it out. Um, Check me out, and you can check out Tara. Irene, welcome. Thanks for that lovely thumbs up, honey. Thank you so much. Dante is saying, nice channel. Keep going. Thank you so much, Dante. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, guys, connect to Tara. Awesome. Awesome. I love her. Connect to her. And also, guys, you can connect to Latoya. She is awesome. She will help you to grow your channel, and she's an amazing individual, guys. There Latoya has dropped Tara's link, guys. So anybody here who is not yes, Randy, thanks for still being here. Anybody who's not connected to Latoya, you can drop your link also. Go ahead, guys, and connect with them. Beautiful people, wonderful people. Can go ahead, and if you're not connected to me, you can also go ahead and you can connect and leave a comment so that I can find you and connect with you. Latoya, will you be streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Will you be streaming tomorrow? Anybody who wants help with their channel can hop on over tomorrow, because Latoya is very helpful with growing channel. She helps a lot, and she's very supportive. So there's Latoya's link, guys, so you can connect to her as well, and you can come over the stream tomorrow. It starts at 11. She helps you. She have games for watch hours, and she do, well, promoting, or you can, yeah. Am I making sense, Latoya? Yes. She helps to promote your channel, and we do games for watch hours. It starts at 11. So you guys can come over. Randy. Randy, come on. Come on, Randy. We know the drill. Shh, we can't, I mean, I deny. You have to be quiet. Yes. So yes, Latoya, look around about new here. New here what? Well, Dante, if you can make it tomorrow, it is on a Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sorry, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So if you cannot make it in the week, there will still be Saturday or any other time that you can pop by. You can just connect to her and turn on the bell. So whenever she goes live, you'll be notified, right? I will soon, guys, be ending because I have stuff to do. I've 2 hours, but 2 hours in terms of the mic. I will probably just leave it to run after because after 2 hours, three, I have 2 minutes left for 2 hours, and then I am going to just leave it to run for another hour, and then Randy, you're just giving a lot of trouble about your new here. New where? Where you new? I've been wondering how you're not coming with Spanish. Okay, Dante, I see that you have connected to Latoya. Good job. Just ensure that you watch the video and leave a comment. Randy, Latoya going to beat Randy. Spanish is not easy. Spanish is not easy. There's no way Spanish is easy. Thanks, Tara. Thank you so much. Spanish is not easy. Guys, it's approaching 2 hours. So I'm going to leave the mic. I'm going to mute the mic, but I will be in the chat. I'll let it probably run for another hour on mute. So I will be in the chat along with you guys every now and again. So I just want to say before I go on mute, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you everyone for your input. It was appreciated. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Dante, Latoya, Randy, everybody, Dante, everybody for being here. I will I will be in the chat with you guys. Appreciate the support. I'll be in the chat now, okay? Me too, Latoya, always. I don't love Spanish at all. Thanks, guys.